So Saturday, it's actually Sunday afternoon at about 4:45, and we've been in here most of the day shipping, cutting orders, processing stuff because we're getting ready to go to Blade Show. So several of us are not going to be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we are catching up on our work that we're going to miss right now so that things run seamless. And it dawned on us that we have a shitload of orders back there waiting on sale cocks, and we don't have the sales cocks. So we start looking around, and our guys doing the sales cocks are behind. So we spent the last probably 2 hours building up a couple of hundred sale cocks, and it dawned on me that our guys typically do 50 to 100 a day, and I just kicked out, we're going to kick out about 200 here. So I'm cutting and tracing this, and I realized that I've shown people how to do this several times the way I expect it to be done, and it has not been done that way. So we're going to make a video real fast, just so you guys can see some of how this gets done, but more importantly, so that my guy that does this has an example. I will always give an example and lead by example, and I don't expect anybody to ever do something that I can't demonstrate myself. The point is, I have not cut these in well over a year. I don't do this job. I pay people to do this job, and I expect you to be able to do this after doing it for well over a year. I expect you to do it better than me, since I haven't done it in a year and you've been doing it for a year. That's not the case. So I hear McDonald's is hiring, and you can come in here and you can do this how I do it and do a better job than I'm doing now. Otherwise, you can no longer work here. So the person and people that know who I'm talking to, they will see this and know who I'm talking about. So I'm just going to show you real fast. I have 40 left here. I've got 50 halves here. I've got 10 of the other side, and I got 4 to the other side. So I'm just going to cut this real fast and show you how I expect you to do your job. If you're pulling back, these scissors will slide right forward, and I'm literally slicing this piece in half. Right on that Sharpie line, I am right down the middle. You've got ink on both sides after I cut it on most of these. And you get about a ½ inch sewn in the seam anyway. So even if you're off, it doesn't matter all that much. And these are free products that we have people sewing. When we have new girls, we teach them how to sew on these also. But it's about getting these together and getting them prepped fast so that our people down there have them. We have $1,000 orders holding on this free combat cock that we send out with a lot of these orders. So from there, I just come back. I put these right in line here. They're all facing the same direction. I've got 10 in my hand now. I square them up. My guess is that probably took me less than a minute to cut those 10 pieces. And I'm going to come right up into the next ones. And I come just a hair past these. I don't cut all the way up because I don't want to have to fight with it when I go to separate them. I want to come just about a ½ inch, ½ inch past this right here into the next one. And I'm always cutting straight. Anytime you got to drag your wrist, it adds up and it will take a toll on your body. So I'm cutting straight right here. I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to turn my body so that I can cut these. And I'm a little far up. I want them to sit on the table so I don't actually have to, when I separate them, I want them to sit there. I don't want to have to fool with them. And I want them to stay right where I cut them at, just like so. And now I'm going to come back and I'm going to pick them all up. And everything you do in a job is about doing it. We need precision and we need speed. Once you have some precision, you can build up the speed. If you have 3 people doing the job and they're all equally quality work, it comes down to who does the job the fastest. When I tell people, people ask me what recommendations would you give me, to get a job there, or what should I be doing. When I have new hires, I send them down there to work with other people, and I always tell the new guy, I said, your job, once you know your job, is to do your job better than the guy that taught you your job. Because we only have so many positions for that job. And when you could have 10 people here doing the exact same job, you get 2 new guys that do that job exceptionally well, you will find that 2 faster guys will replace 5 slower guys. So it's up or out constantly. If you don't do your job well, eventually somebody will come do your job for you, and you won't be doing your job anymore. And you'll find that everywhere. You find somebody that's hungry, man, that's all it takes. Somebody that takes pride in what they do. But keep in mind, like this cutting right here, I haven't picked up a pair of these scissors and cut any production stuff or anything in, well, 12 months probably. It was last blade show, I think, when we were prepping up a bunch of cocks. Right about this time a year ago when we were getting ready to go to the show. That's the last time I did any prep work on any of this shit. And the fact that I'm standing here on a Sunday and Amanda's over there cutting cocks and Cody's tracing them and Sebastian's running around here helping out. This is not what I should be doing on this day. There are 50 of one side, 50 of the other side. To trace them, it takes me longer to trace them than to cut them. I'm about a minute a run. I'm about 2 minutes. So I'm about 3 minutes in each piece. So I don't know math-wise what that is, but I'm in these. It took me less than an hour to cut 100 pieces, trace and cut. And that's with putting one mark on that side and 4 marks on this side. So you better be able to beat me, otherwise I'll be looking for somebody else to do that job. Go ahead and turn that off.